Whether you're still looking for a summer vacation or ready to book a fall getaway, Family Entourage is here with tips to make the most of the trip to San Francisco and its surrounding areas. And here to help us plan our family fun trip are the founders of the Family Entourage, Kelli and Ling. Good morning, ladies. How are you?
Good morning.
I'm sorry. You got to understand. I got to set this up for people while I'm laughing a little bit. While we prep these, we can see them putting things together, and things started to blow away. And Ling's like, ah. But guess what? That's the whole thing about planning a family trip. You got to be prepared for every way you go. So let's talk, ladies. And first, let's talk about, of course, the Golden Gate National Rec area where you guys have gone and done some stuff, right?
Yes, Brett, it's such a great little hidden gem of San Francisco. So it's Cavallo Point Lodge. It's located at the northern end of the Golden Gate Bridge in the historic Fort Baker. So plenty to explore within the Fort Baker area. It's nestled within 75,000 acres of the Golden Gate National Recreation Area. So it's also close to San Francisco, but Cavallo Point provides that serene, quiet, picturesque escape you might need from that daily hustle and bustle. Our kids enjoyed flying kites with the Golden Gate Bridge in the background. The husband's took the e-bike to Sausalito and explored Sausalito. And there's also 350 miles of trails right here on the property where you can run, bike, and do all the fun outdoor things. So we love it. It is windy and breezy, but it's that nice, cool, balmy 60, 70 degrees. So it's a perfect relaxation here at Cavallo.
I like that. And so I'm seeing the bikes next to you. Do they have the bikes right there that you can rent, or do you have to bring your own bike?
No, it's complimentary. So if you stay here at Cavallo Point, that's complimentary. You can explore all of downtown Sausalito. You can even take the bikes and go across the Golden Gate Bridge if you're really adventurous, which is fun.
No, I'm not going. All right. We'll see. Hey, let's talk the ballparks, because again, that is an iconic baseball park where, of course, the Giants play, that actually do their spring training here in Phoenix.
It's such a great relationship between San Francisco and Phoenix in that sense. And you're right. So many people, their bucket list for the summer or any time is to visit all the ballparks in America. And Oracle Park is one of the most premier. I mean, when you have a splash hit, right, for those home runs that go into McCovey Cove, you've got that picturesque kind of ocean views from wherever your seat is in the house. And Brad, we did catch a Giants Arizona Diamondbacks game, and you guys did win by 1 in extra innings. So both teams are fantastic. It's fun to see them play, and they really try to make them family friendly with themed nights. But a tip for if you're bringing the family out is to do the ballpark tour. So this is great. Oracle does these behind the scenes ballpark tours. And what we loved most about it is you get to go on the field and in the dugout. So the kids are beside themselves. I mean, to get to stand on the field as an adult and to see the perspective of the players and the coaches, maybe pick up that phone and call the bullpen. It changes your whole relationship that you have with baseball and with the team. So we highly recommend that as well.
I like it. And I also see, what's the ferry tour? Is that taking you around the water on the outside of the ballpark?
So there are so many really cool things that you can do for transportation, and ferry is one of them. You can ferry to the ballpark from different areas. You can also take a trolley. And we also did a really fun San Francisco fire engine tour that we can talk about in a little bit.
So I like that. Well, since we brought it up, let's talk about it, and then we'll jump to the other thing. So what is the fire engine tour?
Okay, so, think of a shiny Mack fire truck, vintage, open air on the top, and it does tours throughout the city. So it's such a unique way. The San Francisco Red Fire Truck Tour, it starts over by Fisherman's Wharf. It's about 90 minutes, kind of fun-filled. It has historical facts, but one of the highlights for us is that you get to go across the Golden Gate Bridge. So it's open air, you're traveling under the bridge, and we love that, it stops at several locations so that you can take pictures, and it's just a really fun way for the family to get to learn a little bit more about the city that you're in a really fun and creative way. So the San Francisco Fire Truck Tour is very fun.
I like that. And will it take me by the tallest living tree in the world?
You know what, Brad? The fire truck won't get you there, but what's great about Cavallo Point is that it has so many great activities, from yoga and cooking classes to kayaking, and it's just a short ride to the Muir Woods. You must add this to your list, whether you're going to San Francisco or Sausalito. It's a national monument. It's part of the Golden Gate National Recreation Area, and the majestic redwood trees. About them, you might see them, in books, but it's one thing to walk and be immersed in that. It's truly magical. And what's great too is that it has all different walks and hikeability levels. So if you're an expert advanced and you want a 3 or 4 hour hike, they've got that for you. If you want just a 1 mile loop, they've got that for you. We saw people pushing their strollers or their wagons with their families. And what's great too is they have the Junior Ranger program, which again, all 400 of the national parks do this. So you get an activity booklet from the information center. Your kids walk around the park, they discover things, they ask questions, they can take pictures, and they solve puzzles. Then they come back to that information center and they get sworn in by a ranger, Brett, and they get this little badge. Then they can put it on their vest or whatever they might want to do, and that it's just a fun keepsake. It's free too.
Yes, because I am a junior ranger, by the way, because of all my traveling. So.
Oh, hey.
There you go. Ladies, this is so awesome. And again, looking to get out of, still, we got the heat here or playing those fall breaks. Where can we find out more information?
Sure, just go to familyentourage.com. We'll link everything for you to make it super easy. And we also added in a few more other ideas too.
I love it. Okay. Who wants to get on the bike and ride away for me?
Oh, you're really challenging us.
One of you got to get on the bike and go. Mei Ling.
I've got a dress on, but I'll try it. I'll try it for you.
All right. Well, I thought she. Where is she?
She's gonna get on it. She's gonna get on it.
Okay. Let's see.
She's gonna work up to it.
Wait, where? She's walking it.
No, here she comes.
Okay.
Here she comes. Here she comes.
Oh, she's just, I couldn't see her. All right. Thank you, ladies.